Hey everybody, it's Rob here. We're finally back and got some Season 9 news coming up here for the Campfire developer live stream update. We're also going to have Twitch drops and a ton of stuff happening here. Next week, the date is June 27th, and we also basically have confirmation for the season start date here just a week after, because the Campfire is always the week before. And yeah, this seems to be a pretty big one here. So this one is June 27th, 11 a.m. I'm going to link the blog post below. People have been speculating a lot, and here, join our next developer update. Our next developer update stream begins June 27th, 11 a.m. Gives a preview of Season 9, the Sins of the Horadrims that we've already seen and tested on the PTR, and we will see all the updates and changes, what they have done. We'll talk about some of the expectations here in a few minutes. Join the members of development teams as they share details. Tune into the learn more about the new quest line. So they're going to be talking about the new seasonal quest line, the Horadric spellcraft updates, the escalating nightmare dungeons, and more. There's also going to be a Q&A section. They're going to stream it everywhere. Obviously, we also going to be streaming it here. And there is something new that they are doing now as well, it looks like. So while this live stream happens next week, you also have the chance here to earn for free, completely for free, just by watching. For 30 minutes, you're going to be getting one of this two-handed staff sorcerer weapon. Looks pretty cool here, and that's a very nice thing that Path of Exile, for example, is doing, or has been doing for a long time, having these drops in their announcement to just create some more hype and get some more excitement. And I really hope that they will also deliver in terms of content, like according to the hype here. But if you want to check it out, guys, get your Twitch and your Battle.net accounts connected to be eligible for these free transmogs. Just watch for 30 minutes. I'll be streaming. Many other will be streaming. Diablo will be streaming, so you can just tune in to grab these drops, and all of that is going to be linked below. So pretty cool stuff. There's also another opportunity here that you might have missed. You can give some additional feedback to the developer team. This one here was posted from Adam Fletcher. I'm also going to link this below. Basically, you can join the team, do some of the research. You can answer some questionnaires here. And it's a pretty cool way for them to get more feedback. You can sign up, you can share your thoughts, and you can even get some like perks, some rewards here. From Blizzard, and when you help them giving your thoughts here, there's like a lot of stuff. There might be even additional beta playtests. I don't know, but maybe it's even going to be for a possible paladin class or whatever the next class is going to be. There's also interviews here that are going to happen. And yeah, some pretty cool stuff. And there's some very nice rewards here that you can get. So I'm going to link that below as well. I've been giving feedback to Blizzard for a long time. I just really hope they will have, also the manpower to kind of like implement, hopefully, some more of this feedback. Because I know a lot of people give feedback, but also that feedback needs to be implemented. And obviously, with the corporate structures, it might take some time. But the good thing is always, guys, I always encourage you, give feedback, especially on the classes that are not that nice right now. For example, the Druid and like some of the other classes here. I've already done feedback here on the Nightmare Dungeon escalations. We've been talking about here problems with the basic skills, a problem with the core skills that we have, and just helping the Druid class in general have a bit more of a meta shakeup. And then there's also a lot of discussion here that I see around the dungeon escalation, basically missing that escalation part. I'm kind of hoping with some of the feedback that they will also, in this developer live stream, kind of talk like a lot more about changes to the nightmare dungeons and make them, more escalating. I was always hoping that they would go well beyond, Torment 4 and the challenge there, because we do outscale Torment 4 super quickly at the moment. So it would be very cool to see this reaching a higher tier of difficulty in some way, and really have this escalation feeling in the nightmare dungeons. And with the Campfire chat being confirmed, for this next Friday, basically on June, that also means, and we've heard it many times, one post here was from Adam Fletcher as well, and also kind of regarding the season end and the season start date. So in Diablo 4, for those of you who don't know, whenever the current season ends, the new season instantly starts. And this is always happening on a Tuesday. And Adam Fletcher said it here himself on X. The season 8 is a little shorter than normal, and we are going back to our normal cadence with season 9. So we also see the Campfire chat. It's definitely going to happen here in July. And also, if we're going by what's in the in-game chat, so we're just in-game here, we're clicking on reliquaries. You can see here new season, and you can see there's only 10 days left on this. And that means, guys, 10 days from now on the developer Campfire, again, is next week here on the 27th. So in 1 week, we have the Campfire chat. And then in just 1, 2, 3, 4 days after that, on the 1st of July, the new season is going to start, because that's basically the 10 days from now. You know, it ends on the Monday, and then the new season starts on a Tuesday. It says it here in game, 10 days left. So make sure, you get to claim your rewards if you haven't done that. I think most people have done this. And Belial's return is going to end, and you can get all these amazing rewards for another 10 days. It's the last warning, basically. So make sure you spend that stuff if you haven't. And then again, and we also have the confirmation here from Adam Fletcher. So the season basically starts on the 1st of July. We can give additional feedback. And then, one of the other things that I'm really hoping to see in the Campfire chat, and what I really like to see changing with the Heraldic powers as well, is what I like every season, when there's an aspect of the season theme that impacts not only the power level of your character, but also changes the way your character plays. And I feel a perfect example here is this amazing teleportation necro that you can do with some of the Heraldic powers. I'll have an updated build guide on this. This basically works on every class, where you can basically dash to the target with the Heraldic powers if you set it up in a special way. And this really adds a ton of mobility to classes that usually don't have this, such as the Necromancer, such as the Druid, and even to a degree on the Barbarian. And you see, you can have a ton of fun with this. And in general, I would love to see most season themes, and especially this Heraldic Spellcraft season theme, to be, either staying the same like this, or maybe make even stronger with some of these builds, and having a bigger impact in terms of just how you play and how you enjoy playing your character. So I feel this could be a really cool impact here for the Necromancer, and there's way more changes here that I think could be done. This is the speed hack Necromancer. I'm going to have all my planners linked below as well. And you can kind of see here, there's a lot of different things that you can do. But I really hope that they buff it up a notch in terms of power level. While we don't want, the season mechanic to completely, kill everything and your character being, not useful, this is a nice addition to your character. And I feel it's a bit on the underwhelming side at the moment, how it was on the PTR. So I would also really hoping to see them address the season theme next to the escalation nightmare dungeons, and to some of these other aspects here. And then obviously we've talked about the class balance. There's a lot of stuff I feel that they could do there. If I'm just looking at the tier list, the top builds, I made a video about this already. The top builds are always bugged, double dipping, penta dipping, doing infinite damage. So there's a lot of stuff I feel that that needs to be talked about, in my opinion. I really hope that they, can implement some cool things here to have an awesome season 9. But let me know what you are hoping for in the comments, and then let's see if we're gonna get all that stuff here come Friday, June 27th, in just 1 week. Take it easy, my friends. I'll be live streaming here on YouTube and Twitch again starting next week, and then we'll be blasting all the way with the Campfire chat, and then into season 9 on July 1st. Let's go. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.